Welcome back everyone to Data Science for Everyone. Today we're going to be talking about Excel. Let's get started. So I've had a couple questions, people asking me about time series analysis with stock data. So I've decided just to kind of do a quick rundown of how we can best utilize this type of data. So now I have just about a month's worth of data for Apple, Meta, and Microsoft. Okay, so these are all numbers. Okay, this is all dates. They've been formatted. They are correctly formatted and everything. And so one of the things that we need in time series analysis is what's considered a stationary process. So if I just go on and I highlight this and I insert, let's say, just a time series plot here, you can see this is our Apple stock, and it has this kind of curve to it, a little bit of a hump to it, but in terms of data analysis, this is definitely not stationary. Stationary means that it's just kind of white noise. So we need a way to actually do some differencing to eliminate the trend. There's kind of a trend in here. You see that hump, right? And there's maybe it's kind of going up a little bit, etc. So the way that we would do that is to create up a new category. Let's call this a diff of Apple. Okay, and what we want to do is we want to take B3 minus B2 in this instance, and it's getting the difference between these 2 days. And we're going to pull that all the way down. All right, and so then if we go through and we want to plot this as well, so we can maybe grab, let's go on and insert a plot, another line plot here, and we actually just want this. Okay, you can definitely see now that this, let me maybe put them side by side. Let me move over a little bit. This is now what's considered a stochastic process. Okay, so we have done the first order differencing, addressing the linear trends in the data. And again, we've been employing this by taking the first difference. Now you can also maybe take the second order differences as well if it still has a trend in it, etc. But we usually want this first order difference here to eliminate any trend. And again, that's usually applicable for like diff Apple, let's say. Now, I'm going to go in and get rid of these two plots so I have some room. And let's say that we want to see the correlation between these 3 stocks, okay? Well, we don't normally want to take the correlation between these stocks without their differences because their trends are going to be heavily determinant in what's happening. So let's do another diff, and let's call this for Meta. And let's do another diff, and let's also call this for Microsoft. Now, all we have to do is click here, scroll over, then scroll over, and then we can take these guys and we can scroll down to get the differences. And again, we can kind of click here and we can see that they actually line up with, whoops, I don't want that, thank you. There we go, to see that they line up. Now, how do we do how do we actually do the correlation? Well, we can scroll and we can grab these guys, and we can go to data and, or not data, yeah, data in here, and we can grab, if I zoom out a little bit, whoops, we can grab our analysis tools. Okay, whoops, we don't need our analysis tools here. We need our data solver or data analysis. And we should be able to see here that I actually didn't have my analysis tool pack, so I actually need to go on and put that in. So for those of you that haven't done that, you can follow along here. Well, we can go into our tools. Let's go down to our add-ins. Let's go, and I'm going to go on and put both of these in because I know that I'll need them later on. I'll hit OK. And now you can see here I have our data analysis and our solver. So let's go back through and let's highlight these. Let's hit our data analysis tool. And here we want correlation, and we can hit OK. And it should have already picked up our range, but it didn't. So let's grab here for our range. We can do labels in first row as it is right here. And we can hit, and you know what, let's put it, no, I don't want a new workbook, actually. No, let's do it on a new worksheet plotly. All right, so then now we see here that we have our correlation in here. And as you see, there'll be ones all down the center because, again, Apple correlated with itself should be 1, Meta correlated with itself should be 1, same for Microsoft. And then we have our correlation, Pearson correlation coefficients here. Okay, if you guys like this and you want more of this, please comment, subscribe, and hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.